What's up, guys? Welcome back to Simply FPL. Following my Game Week 26 wildcard team I put up the other day, there's a lot of requests for a free hit team, so that's what we're going to go through today. Now, I'm not going to use my free hit personally. I think I'm going to triple captain, but I know a lot of people are using their free hit, so I've put together a team that if I was going to use my free hit, this is the team it would be. Now, the main difference between this and my wildcard team is that I built the wildcard team so that we could absorb the Game Week 29 blank game week, whereas my free hit team, I've just picked what I deem to be the best players for this week, because obviously after this week you'll just get your old team back, so we don't have any need to worry about like future games. We've got 1 week, and this is going to be the team that we'll go with. So before we put the team together, I just thought I'd have a quick look at the fixtures, because when you're doing a free hit team, you don't need to, because you're not worrying about the future game weeks. All you're really worried about is the upcoming fixtures. So I've just highlighted a few fixtures that I thought might be worthwhile kind of looking at, and that's kind of helped me build out the team. So as you can see there, Man City with their games against West Ham and Wolves, like you'd assume that Man City are going to have some good results. Everton against West Brom and Southampton, again, you'd assume Everton could have some favourable results. And then from an attacking point, you've got obviously Aston Villa. They're playing Leeds and Sheffield United, two teams that don't really keep too many clean sheets. And then obviously there's the Leicester games there as well. Leicester have a fairly favourable fixture against Burnley. And then they're obviously playing Arsenal as well, and Arsenal not playing too well at the moment. And then finally Spurs. So Fulham and Burnley, arguably the easiest double game week of any of the teams. So we've kind of built our team based on those fixtures, because those are the fixtures where I think we're going to get the most points. So let's look at the backline first. We're going to play a 3-4-3. That'll be the formation. So Hugo Lloris in goal. Said it before, I think Tottenham have the best chance at keeping 2 clean sheets. Now, typically I'd load up on defenders in that instance, because there's a chance of attacking returns. Problem is with Spurs, there's no guarantee any of their defenders will play. So Hugo Lloris is the only nailed-on player, and we need a goalkeeper. So we're going to put him in and hope that he does get us those 2 clean sheets. Backline then, the boys in blue. So we're going to get 1 City defender, Cancelo, the most attacking. Now, of course, there's going to be a risk of rotation. Same with all City players right now. They've got a couple of double game weeks coming up. So, look, we can't really account for that. We just have to kind of put a player in and cross our fingers. Cancelo is always going to be that guy. The most attacking fullback in the league. Again, we say it every week, like he's criminally underperforming. He's only had 1 goal and 1 assist, I think, this season. Is it maybe 2 assists? It's 1 or 2 assists at the most. So, I mean, he should have had probably 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 assists. So, yeah, sure. Hopefully it'll happen in this double game week. Castagna then. So he's basically playing on the, he's basically an attacking winger there in the last game. So, yeah, it's only one game week only. There's a good chance he plays there again for those 2 games. 5.7 million. We don't really need to worry about budget in this free hit team. And yeah, I think there's a good chance he'll get at least 1 clean sheet and then maybe some attacking returns. Similarly with Luca Digne then. So for our defenders, again, in the free hit week, you just want to pick defenders that have a good chance at clean sheet and also a good chance at attacking returns. So that's what we've done. Luca Digne against Southampton and West Brom. Everton don't keep a load of clean sheets, but they just kept 1 at Anfield. So obviously a really good chance again. And Luca Digne, very unlucky not to get another assist there against Liverpool. Calvert-Lewin's back in the team. And with James Rodriguez feeding Digne down that wing, I think there's a very good chance he gets some assists in this double game week. Luca Digne, definitely a player I'd have if I had a free hit. Looking at our midfield. Again, a lot of blue. A lot of the red teams have some tricky fixtures, so we've kind of just focused on the blue side of the Premier League. Harvey Barnes then, not much to say about him. We had him in our wildcard team. We're going to bring him into our actual team this week. Like, okay enough fixtures from an attacking standpoint, but more importantly, just the way he's playing. He's just in so much space his last few games. That's why he's scoring and getting so many assists. For his price going forward, whether it's a free hit team or not, I think he's almost essential. Similarly with Gundogan, a lot of speculation as to whether or not Gundogan would be the same asset now that Kevin De Bruyne's back. Now, I know he didn't get a goal or an assist there in the game there yesterday, but I mean, if you watch the game against Arsenal, he could have had a hat-trick. Like, he was through on goal twice. He put a couple of good balls into the box. He's still pretty much playing up front. City kind of have that front 6. They just slowly interchange. So for me, Gundogan is still an essential pick till the end of the season. mainly because of his price, but also if he's there's a good chance he'll be on pens and free kicks still. We've not seen if De Bruyne's going to take most of them back or not. So for that reason, he's in the team and also the free hit team, and also Kevin De Bruyne. So look, Man City, they could easily win both their games by 3-4, 5-0. In that instance, you're going to want to have a De Bruyne and a Gundogan. They're going to absolutely smash the points. So yeah, De Bruyne's back. Between De Bruyne and Gundogan, we've got all the set pieces, all the penalties, the corners. Anytime a goal goes in, one of these two lads is going to get some points. So yeah, that's why De Bruyne's in there. And finally, Son. So Tottenham arguably have the easiest fixtures. Now, I know they've been a bit hit or miss, but similar to City, they could win both their games 2-3, 4-0. In that instance, Son and Kane are going to get all the points. So for 1 week only, lads, Son is definitely going to make that team. Now, he's not good enough to be captain, but he definitely makes the team. And the front line. So, Harry Kane, like one of the best players in FPL this season. Now, I appreciate, obviously, maybe he's not scoring the hat-tricks the last few weeks, but it doesn't change who he is as a player. He's going to be on the end of everything. He's going to be on penalties. He's going to take a lot of the free kicks. Like, he's just an essential for this double game week. Like, we just really have to remember that Spurs, they're playing Burnley and Fulham. Like, these are two teams that are going to let goals in. So, like, so Harry Kane and Son are going to be there to score them. Me personally, as I say, I'm not using my free hit. I'll use my triple captain. It will almost certainly be on Harry Kane, unless there's some sort of injury this week in the Europa League. He's going to get the captaincy armband. Dominic Calvert-Lewin then. Again, if I had space to bring him into my actual team, he'd be in there. Like, he just looks phenomenal. The last he's got three goals in his last 200 minutes of play. 3 attacking returns, sorry, not 3 goals. And I just think he looks like he's slowly turning into a world-class player. So for this double game week where, again, with Spurs, Everton arguably have the easiest fixtures. Everton are going to score goals and Calvert-Lewin will be involved in that. So yeah, I'd be shocked if he doesn't get some sort of return. And then finally, my best friend, Ollie Offside Watkins. Again, we're just assuming that Aston Villa are going to score goals this week. Now, you don't necessarily need to rate the player that's in there, but if Aston Villa score a couple against Leeds, and then obviously a couple in their second game against Sheffield United, Ollie Watkins is going to be involved. He's on penalties, assuming El Ghazi isn't on the pitch. So yeah, by that logic, he's going to get points. So with this team, the 3-4-3, this is the team that I'd pick. Now, looking at the subs, we don't really need to worry about subs in a free hit week. It's highly unlikely we'll need them. But if we do need them, it's good to have them. So look, goalkeeper subs we're not going to worry about. That's absolutely no chance we need those. If Hugo Lloris is out injured, we'll just swap him before the deadline. But looking at the subs, so we're not worried about the goalkeeper sub. And then we've got 2 Villa defenders. I think they're probably the next best option when you look at what our team is and I guess the fixtures they're playing. And then Maddison. So assuming he's not going to be ruled out, I think he's a good person to have on the bench. So we're going to favour Harvey Barnes in the actual 11. But on the bench, it's not going to be a bad thing to have him there should one of the lads not play. So in terms of the teams they're playing then, this is how they'd line up. This is really just to give you an idea of what the fixtures look like. Not too many tricky fixtures in there, as you can imagine. So for me, this is 100% what my free hit team would look like. This is a team that's going to get serious points. Like, there's a good chance all the defenders get 1 or 2 clean sheets and 1 or 2 attacking returns. Similarly with the goalkeeper, very good chance of 2 clean sheets there. Those are also the sort of teams that are going to resort to long shots as well. So Hugo Lloris might find himself a few easy save points, which just help with the bonus. Midfield there, we've got a load of penalty takers, a load of free kick takers, and again against some very easy opposition. And then the same with the strikers up top. There's going to be some goals coming there. So that's where we are. That was a real quick video. I didn't want to make a 30-40 minute video talking about this, but there's my thinking. Do lob in the comments what your thoughts are. Are you free hitting this week? Are you triple captaining? If you are free hitting, what do you reckon of that team? Are you going to take most of them, none of them, some of them? Always happy to read your thoughts. So hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and we'll see you in the next video.